A deadly crash on Hammond Bay Road in 2006 remains one of the most horrific accidents Nanaimo has ever seen. A car carrying 5 high school students spun out of control and crashed, killing 3 of the teens and leaving 2 others critically injured. Today, after a long rehabilitation, one of those survivors is making a new life with the support of the Nanaimo Brain Injury Society. As CTV's Chandler Grieve reports, she is drawing inspiration from a man who is on a cross-country mission to raise awareness about brain injuries.
One is taking his final strides in her cross-country journey. The other is still in the midst of her journey, putting the pieces back together after a tragic car crash.
It's just hard because nobody understands. So many people are just, oh yeah, no, I understand. No, you don't. Nobody does.
But for a brief moment today, it got a little easier for Brittney when she met someone who truly could relate. Scar to scar, story to story.
You are doing a lot for brain injury awareness.
They understand each other's struggles, but for most of us to grasp what Brittney's been through, we need to go back more than 5 years to a fateful spring night in 2006.
We were going down from a party to another party down Hammond Bay Road, had it floored, and we were going too fast to make the corner, so we flipped, and I was the only one left in the car. Lost my little sister, my boyfriend, and my best friend. I was in the hospital for 9 months. They had to remove 2 blood clots from the right side of my brain. I broke my back.
Brittney's long road to recovery has seen its share of ups and downs, much like the roads traveled by David McGuire over the past few months. He and his sneakers started in Newfoundland in April, stopping and giving hope to people just like Brittney all across Canada.
What's his drive to make him want to do something like this? Because it's so awesome, right?
Well, I do have a brain injury, so it seemed like a good idea.
David lapsed into a sudden seizure back in 2005, and after a closer look, doctors revealed his brain had been bleeding for months, and he had suffered significant brain damage. After years of recovery and rehabilitation, David decided he needed to do more. He would run across the country for other brain injury survivors who were not yet able to make that journey.
Because I can walk and I can talk and I don't face the same severity of physical and mental damages. I do have short-term memory loss, so tomorrow I won't remember this, which has its own obstacles. But I think the big thing is scream and yell and keep pushing yourself.
Brittney took David's words to heart today, and along with giving out a few hugs, she, like David did back in April, made a promise to herself.
I'm going to snowboard this year.
Snowboard on Mount Washington?
Well, yeah. First time since my accident. I mean, I used to go every weekend of the winter before my accident, right?
Big goals. It seems like she's already following in David's footsteps. Chandler Grieve, CTV News, Nanaimo.